Alright, hello and welcome to the next chapter. It's in between stopping and starting the recording, it's still resolving battles. So, clearly a lot of stuff going on there. Alright, nothing there. That's fine. Lucky Lake. Oh, yeah, we wrecked the Nazca province. Great. Abyssia. Killed an anathema dragon. Lowmark. Killed a high priest. Bulwark. Did not kill a Van Jarl. I think this is their prophet. No, that's Vanheim. Bulwark and Glistening Dew Forest killed a shaman, whatever. Grey Tribe Forest, shaman. Darkwoods, so what that means, if you have barbarian scouts that are showing up, means you're about to have a barbarian invasion. Oof. I'm just gonna let them invade. Whatever. Ashdod, somebody stole some earth gems. Pricks. Grey Mountains. I lost the province. It's lame. We'll get it back. Killed an assassin, killed a shadow imp. Where was this? Force of the Lost and Force of the Lost. So that's right here. Thankfully, I've got guys patrolling. Star Destroy the Skate here. The fortification at Underhome has been broken. Sadly, though, I do not have enough troops to justify going in yet. I don't think. Nah, we need one more round of troops. So, a whole bunch of shamblers. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, and that's it for Nazca for underwater. So we'll go ahead and pull back. Because I don't need to attack either of those. But look at those armies. 1,500. Now most of that is undead, just chaff. Nazca can generate a lot of free undead. But still, you know, it is something. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and storm castle. And you don't need a blessing, you should divine blessing. Oh, you can also divine blessing, but you're not going to stay here. I can't risk losing her. She's useful enough, I just do not want to lose her. And let's do some scouting, huh? How about that? Go ahead and attack here and here. We should have enough now to siege that throne, which is great. I went ahead and built the first anvil, so now she can forge stuff for crazy cheap, way above her abilities, which is awesome. So, Ring of Sorcery. Sorcery bonus. Okay, I forgot which ones are sorcery, but I know who's getting it. I'm going to go back to this guy. So he should have an astral bonus now, he does. So now he can forge a Ring of Wizardry, which is way more expensive. Which we're not going to do right now because we don't really need it for him to cast the spell I need him to cast. But we could if we needed to. And we will later on set him up so that he can do a Master and Slave. Oh, that's cool. Free teleport. Nice. I don't have any guys that can wear armor, really. Helmet of Dawn. Another Awe item. Wow. That's pretty cool. Awe plus 5. I'll remember that. That's an awesome commander's crown. He basically can't move when he puts it on, I think, but whatevs. He's done crafting for right now, so throw that in the lab and research. Actually, you don't need this either. Does this lower the gem cost? I don't remember. Yeah, it does. So he is going to make an Ruby Eye, which will give him a fire magic bonus. Except he's not going to keep it. He's going to give it to the other fire guy. And it'll also generate fire gems, which is cool. So she's still way too weak to bring into combat. I would never bring her into combat. Just, I absolutely would not. She's not strong enough to go into combat. Nothing really I can cast. No big, well, could cast Gift of Health, but we're running out of global enchantments spaces. But, oh, what I could do is King of Banefires. So it's 50 death gems for that. Which I think is one more turn. Yeah. Alright, we'll wait one more turn and we'll do the King of the Banefires. Why didn't y'all go? Oh no. Oh no. Why, is it because Militia only map move 1? Are they really? Wow, Militia suck. I should have enough of an army here to do my business, though. Yeah, I think so. And this army should be in a position to go ahead and siege. Not as many sacreds as I'd really like. Still quite a few, though. And really nothing other than the sacreds. A couple archers. I do have somebody casting flaming arrows, right? Do I? I don't. Jera, you should. There we go. Yeah, our supply usage is great now, so he's set up perfectly for sieging. Now, instead of endless bags of wine, we're going to go back to doing fine shields. That'll be important for later. We're going to need a ton of them. We'll need copper arms too, but I need to rebuild some of that inventory. Throw a little bit of prep. Can I recruit anybody good here? No, of course not. It does increase my fire gem income, which is nice, but we'll throw a couple guys there, whatever. If they want to take it, they can. I really can't stop them. We'll siege this pretty quickly, though, and take it. And we've got this under siege. We are wasting a thug to do it, but I kind of need him there. Yeah, one turn of that should be good. And we'll bring them back in. And we're going to recruit one Emite for site searching death in this area. And actually we're going to recruit an Emite here to summon some undead reinforcements that won't eat up my supplies. How many endless bag of wines do we've just got one more. We'll give it to this guy. Actually, no. Whoops. We're going to give it to one of these priests so we can give it to this big army that's going to have to siege. They'll need it. They're mostly undead, but they still use a lot of supplies. So 258 from this, 366. I will starve. My guys are going to starve. Damn it. And I don't think anybody else can forge a summer sword. Other than my commander. Might as well. I don't know who's going to deliver it, but somebody will. Ashdod's looking good. They have been sieging that for eternity. They've got some huge armies. You know what? A lot of these guys have huge armies. I should not say I've won this game yet. They could definitely wreck some face. My armies are obscenely powerful, but they're not big. I have like no gold. Huh. Okay. Am I still recruiting? I am. Upkeep versus income. It's okay. Troops. I'm gonna have to stop using troops, frankly. Yeah, one more round of recruiting there will be fine. Anybody other than sacreds, I'm gonna have to stop recruiting and start relying on summons that don't require upkeep. I think you guys have enough of an army here to hold for long enough for me to be not worried about you. Alright, take out those ghouls. Everything else looks good. Just still maintaining the siege there. Yeah. Alright, and research, slowly but surely. In turn, forgot to hand out the lightless lantern. I might actually be running pretty low on who can even wear one of those now. I've made so many of them. New prophet. Yeah, I bet you need a new prophet, don't you? Second forest. Yeah, we took that. Oh, hello, you did not go with us. You need to get in there. Y'all will go. Give this over to him. And y'all will go. Okay, let's see what happened. I'm skipping ahead. Yeah, we killed that. That's fine. Lucky Lake. Yeah, immediately they came and took it. And that's okay. I'm just going to have to accept that I can't take that. But when I need to hit them in the rear, that'll be an amazing way to do it. I can bring a huge undead army up and hit them. More shamblers. Oh, look at that. Shiniyama's no longer in the game. So, that's awesome. Okay. I don't know how that happened, but... I honestly don't know how that happened. I didn't conquer all their territory. In Gifa, we wrecked that. Let's watch the Zabalba battle. Apparently we won it, but I want to see how well it went, because we really were... Okay, they didn't have a ton there, but, I mean, this is a tough thing to go after. These 4 towers here kill a lot of guys. And the militia are not in front, which is not ideal. Yeah, look at all those arrows. I mean, I could lose sages here. All sorts of stuff. And their giants are smaller than my giants, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Blade Wind's not super effective against heavily armored guys like this. Yeah, if this had been even remotely better defended, I would have lost. But, well, I don't know. I don't know how well the Ophon would have done. Oh, that's neat. Alright. How bad did we lose? 1 sage. Okay. Almost all my archers, most of my militia, no sacreds. And we took Zabalba, which is great. Bissia killed another Anathemate dragon. Killed a shaman. Another anathema dragon. Priest, who cares? And a lizard king. Wait. Well, yeah. Wiccan forest, okay. People are disappearing at night. And killed a Bakemono chief and a Bakemono chief. I don't know where this was. Okay. Yeah, I'm in no rush now. At all. So, we'll go and take this too. We'll eventually take it, but take all this stuff. But I'm in no rush to take it at this very moment. Hello, look what we have here. So Zabalba, that increased water, earth, and death. You know what, we're going to bring them back. Let's drop off. Let's pick up some more militia. Build me a temple. You... Yeah, I need to take a couple turns and heal these guys up a bit. Our supplies are fantastic, but, oh, Lion Tribe Witch Doctor, they're not very good. Yeah, they're just not very good. Lion Tribe in general are just horrifically bad. They're really bad. This guy's gonna start, oh, well, I'm thinking I want more death gems. I am going to summon the King of the Banefires, though. That's 50 death gems. And she needs to be death 3. Can she get to death 3? Not without forging something. What can you forge for her, buddy? This is only death 1 bonus. That doesn't give any death bonus. Can make Skullface. I swear I saw something. This. No. I swear I saw something that gave me a death bonus of 2. Pocket Ledge. That's funny. I need a disease grinder. That'll give me a lot of death gems, and I can put it on my healers, and they'll do even more goodness for me. Rod of Death. It's not you. It's one of you, though, isn't it? Yeah, it's this. Which I can't make. Nobody has death magic high enough to make that. I can make Skullface. It's 30 death gems, though. But I think that's kind of my only option. Alright. Oh, can I even make Skullface without using... Oh, no. No, I have a better option. Look at that. Now I can make it. So, Scepter of Dark Regency. Oh, he's only... Where's my Death 5 guy? Okay, now I have a better option. Because I have Forge of the Ancients, and I have the whatever, the Super Forge thing. I think this guy can make it without even using a Skull Staff. He sure can. So this is going to cost me, instead of 40, it'll cost me still a ton. It still costs a massive amount. But it's probably worth making to get a death bonus of 2 on one of these guys. That'll put him up to death 6. Although so would a Skullface. Whatever, that's what I'm going to do. She is going to summon the other flaming guy. The other King of Elemental Fire. Or should do King of Elemental Earth. Nah, King of Elemental Fire. We'll alchemy up some fire gems from water. Unless there's anything else I'd really like to cast. There's not. Kindly ones are interesting. This is another one that just goes around and murders people. But Wild Hunt's way cooler. So we'll summon the other King of Elemental Earth. Or Elemental Fire. Because there's two of them. There's Rao and then there's the other one. So he's going to go back to summoning allies. And then these two guys together can go out and just wreck face. What's his leadership like? It's okay. Go back to research. Yeah, and you're making the Scepter of Death. You're making Vine Shields, that's great. We're not getting where we need to be with our Astral Gem income yet. I guess you can go there, and you can go conquer one more of these. They're probably going to try to take this. Let me rephrase that. They're going to take that, but I'll take it back. This army... I guess I'll send it down to take this, just to make sure it's a total conquer. We'll get some more troops for defense, just to hold the walls. And then I can basically leave with all these undead troops back up to above water, and I'll let him deal with summoning underwater monsters that can defend everything. How are we doing with fire in the bottles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you know what? We have enough of both of those. Let's just chill. Skull Flame is awesome, though. I mean, it's truly awesome. I wonder whether or not these arrows would actually make good fighters. Not really. Attack skill of 9. But the thing is, as opposed to all the other guys, they have every one of these. So you could actually... You could make a super combatant out of them. You could. It'd be kind of weird because they're just these amazing healers. But you could. I really need to make the disease grinder. Damn it. I keep forgetting about that. Open in Murius. I don't know. Are we recruiting here? No. We're going to up our recruitment over here a little bit. Drop one of them. Do 2 of them. And how is our King of Magma? He's got 16 Magma Children, so decent little force. We'll send him down here to kill these guys after we get the other King of Elemental Fire up. And yeah, pretty pleased. Oh, how are we doing here for second forest? Boy, you know what? I need him over here. I need her over here to get some diseases off of this army. Apparently I've got bad disease problems here. And you just don't want those to go for very far. Hey, look how messed up some of these guys are. We'll get them cured up though. Nah. I was going to build a temple, but I really don't need to. My Dominion's kicking ass over here already. We'll recruit a couple troops here. Yeah, we have like nobody here to defend. Not that I'm really concerned, but maybe I should be. some more priests. Alright, research, still like 4 more turns out. I might need to summon another Errol. I've got enough nature gems to do it. There's another thing that consumes diseases. Monarch Woods. Oof. Wow. A lot of casualties for just taking a province defense. Second Forest. Look at that. Finally hit one of their big armies. Let's watch. Oh yeah, they have no chance. I am going to have to put up a guard around them though. Like some kind of sacred guard. Yeah, this is all just ghouls and crap. I'm not that concerned. I mean, boom, Blade Wind, look at that. They did have a little white brigade, but not even an issue. Damn, son. Masked mages, man. So this is my Hashmel? Yeah. So he just got stuck in. Okay, so they did come back here, but luckily none of my guys were really exposed, so that's good. My trolls are gonna die, but that's actually good. They cost me a ton of money. I mean, they're tough bastards, but particularly the war trolls, those are actually pretty sweet. But man, they are messed up. Alright. So yeah, I mean, they're just crashing against the walls of my army and dying. Who did that? Yeah, I'm gonna have to give her a pretty significant personal guard unless she gets some armor. Alright, so I just crushed the shit out of them. Devil's Pond. Oh. What? Oh, okay, good. We attacked it at the same time. Okay, I was like, damn, did Satis come after me? They did not. Polgrave has been captured by Nazca. Whatever. I'll get a hero over there soon enough to finish that off, and we can stop that nonsense right now. Okay, so we've got the other one. So there's Rao, and then there's Pyriflogos, the other King of Elemental Fire. I don't know how many there are actually, but oh, there's only 2. So this guy is straight up fire. That's all he does. So he gets that. So now he's fire 6. And he gets that, so now he's fire 7. Actually, I'll give him that. Just so he has a fire gem. I don't want to have to pay for him. I'm cheap. Now he can also summon allies. I'm going to do it for 1 turn. I just want to see what his allies look like. Now she can summon the King of the Banefires. Except that she will need to alchemy a couple more death gems. We're not using those at all. I could have been doing Alquils, but I don't know, whatever. Nope. Yep. King of the Banefires. Alright. Next up will be this guy. He'll get that rod back, and he'll be able to do some cool stuff with it. In fact, I don't have enough death gems to make Skullface, but I'll give him Skullface eventually. Kind of a neat one, but not really worth it. Also not worth it. It's just not worth it. No. If only this one had better freaking death magic bonus, but it doesn't. You can't really make anything I'm interested in, so throw that back in the lab, and throw that back in the lab. We'll get him back out there soon enough. Bet you. I know you can make something freaking cool. What's the... Oh yeah, I've already looked at these. Atlas of Creation is pretty damn neat. Earth 5, Astral 5. I know one person that can make that. And she's busy. What else can you make? If I want to make my arrows awesome, I should give them some stuff like this. Wow, plus 4. That's actually pretty useful. I'm gonna make that. It is 15 astral gems though. How much does that cost me? 11. Oh, that's why. 9. So I'm getting a discount of 6 on anything I make with my full boosted goodness. So he was already hurt. Oh, I don't have an arrow there to fix him. Oh, no, that's not what we're making. No, we're making a disease grinder. Yeah, disease grinder is pretty sweet. And there's also this, the eye pendant. Cures disease soldiers, which is pretty useful. Which, hell, I should make that too. Oh, the reason I'm not making the disease grinder is I have no death gems. Right. I think I've been playing too much today. Give him back his staff. I don't understand, why do I have so many skull staffs? I guess I took some of them off of some people. That's fine. Okay, so he'll make it. What was I making? The armor. Or this. It's really not necessary though. Armor of Virtue for one of my arrows. I should be able to make a pretty solid little super combatant out of him. Wow, so yeah, we are having diseases through the roof in here now. But that's okay. I don't know why there's so few supplies here. What the hell? Ugh. Is everybody starving? No. Not yet. They will be soon, though. I mean, the only way around that is for me to get a flyer to bring down a summer sword. Which, do I even have one? I do. Boy, I guess you're doing it, huh? No. No, you're not. I know who's gonna do it. You are. Supply usage situation here is perfectly fine. And forge, instead of that, forge me a endless bag of wine. How are you already messed up? Oh, right, because of that ruby eye. Yeah. Okay, everything else, let's take a look at that. These guys need to go into here. This army needs to go back. We'll throw a couple defenders in there. Any chance? Nope. Just can't win, huh? One more round here. One more. Freaking rock lobsters. Yeah, I should not underestimate these guys. Look at this. Lost an arm. So she's still got some work to do there. And I didn't break down the wall, did I? Oh wow, they're defending faster than I can break down the wall. Well, that's lame. Let's just rampage for a little bit, huh? That's always fun. I mean, this army can move without... can do whatever it wants. But let's... one thing... let's give her a personal guard. This guy's going to go on his own way right here, just to reconquer that. Otherwise, this all looks pretty great. Oh, High Mill. Did I lose that battle? Yeah. Huh. Well, it happens. We'll go back up there to get fixed up. Nope. We'll go... well, he's not going to get fixed up there, but he'll go up there. I guess he'll go here. How messed up did he get? Limp and crippled, huh? I probably need another arrow up and running. We'll do that next turn after the King of Bane fires us out. You might as well research, buddy. Or site search, what the hell? Let's give you a skull staff. These guys came back home. Let's have them actually research this time. No, research. Research. That's not really what I was looking for in an E-mite, but either of those, frankly. What about here? Nope. Whatever. Good, we're not recruiting. Got quite a few of these now. Slowly. I mean, they don't recruit, they don't use any resources as opposed to the rest of these armies. Let's give them some lightless lanterns, as I've been forgetting. No, no, no. There's got to be somebody, some other astral crappy craps to give these to, but I guess not. Ah. Alright, we'll intern. I don't know why it has been such a pain in the ass to take down that one castle, man. Dragonscale Mountains, Strongdale. Yeah. Hit a good army there. And took out one of their priests. Who, I mean, they're not that big of a deal, but they can reanimate. So, whatever. Killed a bunch of the Nazcan Long Deads, which, who cares? Yeah, they have so many undead. That's what most of their crap is. And these guys are getting diseased super fast. Might as well go over there, see if you can get cured. Okay, Nazca, fine. You wanted my attention. Now you've got it. This guy is going to bring some much needed supplies up to this army. It still won't be anywhere near enough. I'm actually probably going to have to retreat that army. I don't know. I mean, the amount of supplies they need is mind-blowing. I don't know why there are no supplies there. Oh, we did breach the, that's great. Storm Castle. Now let's make sure that she is well protected. Yeah. Well, that's all we've got, huh? I don't even care. Super important she stays protected. Those are actually really terrible ones to use as guards, because if they get hit, they'll berserk. So on that note, let's use the right ones. Here's hoping I've remembered. Nope. Oh, good. I have Shade Beasts. Good. So that'll be the spear, and hopefully we'll take that pretty quickly. So that's Nazca. We'll just start wrecking them all over. We're gonna start hitting them. We've got them on the ropes now. So now let's see what he summoned. So he summons a fire elemental, which is pretty sweet. Now, Anthrax, the king of Bane Fires. Let's see what he can summon, huh? Can you summon allies? No? Okay. Well, let's see if you have any cool spells you can cast. I bet you do. Yeah, he can cast all sorts of shit. I really don't want to send him straight into the fight, even though he's pretty powerful. And once I armor him up, he's going to be really, really powerful. Like when I give him something like that. Ah, yeah. And he's blessed. So fear, off war. He actually doesn't. Well, he doesn't need that armor. We can make some kind of armor for him. We're going to sit back. Let him get some really good gear, and while we're waiting, leave some troops. We don't really need that many. I'm going to take that back. Not a huge deal, but, you know, it's mine. This should be reachable now. Yeah. Storm Castle, and that'll be the last castle we've got to take. from the remnants of Shiniyama. Yeah, and we're going to take these back. I can play this game way better than Nazca because I can maneuver around way better than them because all my guys fly. And now I can heal up all my guys too. So he made that armor. What else can you forge? You forge me more awesome ass armor. That's way too expensive. I could make a skull face. Well, not yet. Disease Grinder is actually probably the best thing for me to make right now. So, we'll hand this over. To, I don't know this guy, whatever. Well, maybe not that guy. Can you make it? Okay, you can make it. Give it over to Aaron. Hopefully he can still make it. He can. And I can afford it. Oh. Yeah. So we'll get the Disease Grinder up and get that into one of these armies, so that'll be good. So we have an Errol here and an Errol in this army. And it looks like they're both still fixing people pretty good. We still haven't taken this, but we will in a couple turns, and I can bring that undead army up to siege. And this is an awesome little one because, well, for a couple reasons. One, I can, when I go to war with Satis, that gives me huge troop mobility for undead troops. Two, if Abyssia becomes a problem, this gives me a nice hard point here that I can just launch a ridiculous assault there. Actually, on that note, we're going to move this army out of here into here. We don't need to have an army all the way back here. We'll recruit a couple more troops just to hold the walls, that's it. Everything's looking good here. I guess he could go up and just take out that other one right here. Let's arm them up. Oh yeah. Man, fucking fire 7. Nice. Oh yeah, and let's give him some gear. And some earth boots. You really don't need those. Oh, but what were you doing? I don't know what she was doing. I don't know. I don't really need any of this stuff. I could make undead archers, not her. Oh, no, that's not worth it. Nah, I don't need that. King of Elemental Earth. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get all the royalty. Yeah, just go ahead and research. I don't have anything to do with you yet. I do need to really start cranking out some shit though, huh? Let's get these hammers out of people's hands that don't need them. And start making some earth boots too. And I need to make a bunch of other gear just to arm up all sorts of people. What can you make me? Wow, not much, huh? I really don't need you. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really sweet. We're gonna give that to, we're gonna have one of our kings make that. That's pretty useful. Oh! Shit. I should have made that ages ago. So this dude that's summoning drakes, who was summoning drakes, he can summon 2 a turn with that spell. And those drakes will end up with the fire army, I think. And they're going to have to go over here somewhere because they'll be useless against Satis. But when we need them, you know, stuff like this, these guys, I believe, are free. See, that's such a huge thing for summoned troops. Yeah, we've got a solid army here. We don't need to recruit anymore. Good, we're not. Send another Zamzamite to the front, though, so we can get some better summoning going. And, oh yeah, one last thing. So she's King of Elemental Earth. She doesn't need this anymore. Where is it? There we go. Let's give this guy that awesome thing. So now he's Death 6. And the next turn we're going to make him a skull face, and he's going to make so many Pale Riders it'll blow your head off. Storming, yes. Storming Norman, storming, yes. Alright. We're good. End turn. Next turn, we're going to send out our thugs to recapture all the territory that Nazca's taken from us. Flying thugs are freaking awesome. I need to make a Tree Lord staff soon. That'll allow my nature guy to start making... he'll be able to make supply boosters that are more efficient. Because I really need... I can't have my main person making summer swords anymore. That's just a ridiculous waste. Okay, super long battle. I see you. I know what you're doing. Yeah, it's a good time to stop, actually. We'll start this back up in just a little bit.